A 19-year-old from Staffordshire who was seriously injured after drink driving is part of a campaign to stop others from doing the same. Harrison King crashed his car into a house and was left with a serious head injury. Laura May McMullen has been to meet him.
Today is actually thought to be the busiest day of the year when it comes to having a drink, with lots of businesses closing for the Christmas holidays. Well, Staffordshire Police have launched their campaign Safe for Christmas, and they're really urging people to think about drink driving. Well, the young man who's facing the campaign is Harrison King, and Harrison is with us. Just tell me a little bit about what happened to you.
May last year I ended up driving through Toxteth early hours of the morning. I crashed into some railings and a house. The railing came through the windscreen of the car and left a scar on the left side of my face. I had to be put into an induced coma and left with quite serious injuries.
What would you say to people who attempted to get in their cars after having a drink?
Do not drink and drive. Whatever you do, the risk isn't worth it and the aftermath is horrendous. Do not drink and drive.
Well, that's strong words of advice. And with me is PC Jason Hughes. Jason, you attended the crash, and if people saw the devastation caused, they probably would think twice, wouldn't they?
Absolutely. We actually came across Harrison. The car was impaled, the engine was on fire, he was trapped with a serious head injury. It was being treated as a fatality. So the clear message is, Harrison's here today, very lucky. He may have also killed somebody else. So clear message is, do not do it. You may not be so lucky next time and you may cause devastation for others.
Well, Staffordshire Police between 2011 and 2014 arrested almost 5,000 people, and 95% of them resulted in convictions.
Laura May McMullen reporting there.
BBC News at 6. It's goodbye from me, and now on BBC One we can join the BBC's news teams where you are. Bye-bye.
Hello, welcome to Midlands Today. The headlines tonight. A stark reminder of the dangers of drink driving. The teenager seriously injured in this crash backs a new police campaign.
Do not drink and drive. Whatever you do, the risk isn't worth it and the aftermath is horrendous.
Why? Good evening. A teenager who nearly died after crashing his car while over the drink drive limit has become the focus of a hard-hitting campaign by Staffordshire Police. 19-year-old Harrison King is lucky he's still alive after smashing into railings and then into a house. It's taken him a year to rebuild his life. Laura May McMullen has been to meet him. Her report does contain a picture of Harrison's injuries.
Need an ambulance urgently way after I've got a male crashed head on into barriers.
3 a.m. on the 11th of May last year, and Harrison King from Doveridge near Toxteth was fighting for his life.
We need a fire brigade. The engine just started fire.
He'd been out drinking and was over the limit.
I suffered a very deep laceration to the left side of my head, crushed and broken nerves. And broken cheekbone. I was put into an induced coma.
I just come off the phone and screamed. I knew it was something bad. I didn't actually see him to start with. I was taken into a little room and I thought, oh, this is it. This is a room where you get bad news. But a consultant came in and said he's so lucky to be alive.
I think I'm a lot safer whilst driving. I'm a lot more aware.
Harrison is now back driving after he was fined and banned. It took him more than a year to recover.
I just want to say thank you to you and yourself and everyone else who was involved.
The car was impaled, the engine was on fire, he was trapped with a serious head injury. It was being treated as a fatality. So the clear message is, Harrison's here today, very lucky.
Latest figures show that between 2011 and 2014, Staffordshire Police arrested nearly 5,000 drivers on suspicion of drink driving. 95% of them were convicted. Staffordshire Police say they want motorists to be safe this Christmas. They're hoping Harrison's story will make people think twice before getting behind the wheel after having a drink. Laura May McMullen, BBC Midlands Today, Doveridge.
A candle